Despite China's ongoing efforts to promote global security, the Philippine Coast Guard ramped up regional tensions. On the 19th of August, two Philippine Coast Guard vessels entered Chinese waters in the South China Sea without authorization from the Chinese government. The Chinese Coast Guard claimed that the Philippine ship ignored repeated warnings and deliberately collided with a Chinese vessel in an unprofessional and dangerous manner. The footage released by China's Coast Guard showed the Philippine vessel numbered 4410 sailing alongside the Chinese ship before suddenly turning towards it, causing damage to the Philippine vessel. Interestingly, the video also showed at least two individuals on the Philippine vessel carrying professional camera equipment along with several US journalists. This was later confirmed by a report from ABC News on the 19th, which stated that some of the videos and photos were taken by journalists from a US television network. These American journalists were likely on board because they trusted the professionalism of the Philippine Maritime Forces, given their recent joint exercise with the US Navy. However, the incident has now called that trust into question. Less than a day after the ramming incident, U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan condemned China during a phone call with its Philippine counterpart. Sullivan also reaffirmed the $500 million in U.S. foreign military financing to the Philippines under the 2024 Indo-Pacific Security Supplemental Appropriation Act. This bill, signed into law by President Biden on the 24th of April, aims to boost the Philippine military's capability to escalate tension in the South China Sea. According to reports by the Philippine Star, Philippine President Marcos expressed his gratitude for the U.S. military aid during the meeting with a U.S. congressional delegation on the 8th of August. Marcos emphasized the importance of this aid in addressing new challenges in the region. The recent action of the Philippine government have indeed created new challenges for China-Philippine relations, especially in terms of trade. Data released by General Administration of Customs of China in July showed a new record with the total value of China's imports and exports reaching $2.96 trillion in the first half of the year, a year-on-year increase of 7.1%. However, in the first 4 months of 2023, the bilateral trade between China and Philippines dropped by 10.31%. It remains to be seen whether the United States will compensate the Philippines for this trade loss in the 2025 Indo-Pacific Security Supplemental Appropriation Act.